It all started in early January 7, 2025, when landscape was shattered by a series of terrifying wildfires. The Palisades Fire, in the heart of Pacific Palisades, began as a small spark but grew rapidly due to the powerful Santa Ana winds that swept through the region. These winds, reaching speeds of up to 70 miles per hour, became a force of nature, pushing the fire across dry terrain at an alarming pace. Before anyone could fully react, the fire was out of control. The Eaton Fire wasn't far behind, hitting the nearby areas of Altadena and Pasadena with an intensity no one expected. As the fires tore through communities, nothing was safe. Entire neighborhoods, homes, schools, and businesses were reduced to ashes. In the midst of this chaos, lives were lost, homes vanished, and a sense of security was shattered. By January 13th, the Palisades Fire alone had scorched over 23,700 acres, while the Eaton Fire was burning through 14,100 acres. At least 25 people have died so far, their lives tragically cut short by the flames. Emergency services scrambled to evacuate more than 180,000 residents, with many forced to leave everything behind as they fled for their lives. Homes were engulfed in flames as families watched helplessly, knowing their lives would never be the same. Entire streets were left unrecognizable, with only the charred remains of structures standing where homes once were. 12,400 properties, including homes, businesses, and cherished landmarks, were destroyed. These aren't just buildings. They were places where memories were made, where children grew up, and where futures were planned. Among the places lost were Topanga State Park, Will Rogers State Historic Park, and beloved local spots like Real Inn and Fox's Restaurant. These landmarks weren't just buildings. They were pieces of California's heart, each with its own history, now gone in an instant. Firefighters from all over the country, including international teams, have been mobilized to battle the flames. However, the fire season's extreme nature has made containment difficult. Air support, including helicopters and planes dropping flame retardants, is being used to slow the fires down. Despite their best efforts, the ongoing Santa Ana winds continue to fuel the fire spread, making it a race against time to contain it. Amid the chaos, reports of looting in evacuated areas have surfaced. With so many people displaced and authorities stretched thin, the chaos has been compounded by a spread of misinformation through social media, further complicating the evacuation and relief efforts. Once the fires are contained, the state will face a long road to recovery. Experts predict the economic impact could be as high as $275 billion. Rebuilding communities, restoring infrastructure, and providing long-term support to displaced residents will require a collective effort from the government, nonprofits, and the private sector. The fires also serve as a reminder of the need for stronger wildfire prevention measures, especially in areas prone to such natural disasters. California is working on better fire management strategies and public awareness to help mitigate future fires. The human stories emerging from the fires highlight the resilience of Californians. Families who have lost everything are sharing their stories of survival, while first responders are working tirelessly in dangerous conditions to save lives. In the midst of this devastation, however, human resilience has emerged. Neighbors have opened their doors to strangers. Local communities have rallied together, providing shelter, food, support for those who have lost everything. There have been heartbreaking stories of families having to say goodbye to everything they've known, but also hopeful tales of strength and courage.
This was the living room, and then we had a dining room, and the kitchen was right there. As you can see, like the dishwasher's right there. He also lost his house.
Y'all need any help? You want any help? I got water and stuff too if you're thirsty. Something small in the middle of all this helps out a lot. I love the neighborhood, big sense of community, you know, everybody knows each other.
Friends, we hope everyone's okay. We have reserved a hotel block of rooms here in Sherman Oaks. Please reach out to us. Please take advantage of it if you need. So many people caught off guard being evacuated. We're here for you. We have a large block of rooms. Again, Sherman Oaks, Coldwater, Riverside. DM me if you need it. We also have our office space right next door. Ton of space. Power's still on. Electricity, internet, storage space if you have stuff you need to store.
This is when you execute. If you need help, forget anything other than asking for help. Now is the time to be safe.
Yes.
You have a place that you need to stay at, please reach out. No questions asked, ready to roll.
Better to be safe than sorry. Reach out to me, DM. It's not a problem. We're here for you. Please spread the word too if you know people who need help. Help us get the word out. And yeah, everyone be careful, take care. Charge your phones, charge your stuff now, even if you have power, you never know.
The fires of January 2025 have left a profound mark on California, not just in terms of physical destruction, but also in the emotional and psychological toll on affected communities. The brave efforts of first responders, the spirit of solidarity among residents, and the lessons learned from this disaster will guide future efforts to prevent and mitigate the effects of wildfires. As we move forward, it's important to remember the sacrifices made by firefighters and community members, and the lives that were forever changed by these devastating events. The story of California's 2025 wildfires is one of tragedy, but also of resilience, recovery, and hope for the future.